Unbelievable. Unbelievable. This is the situation. I believe that the message this kid gave us, it's crucial. You cannot ignore it. You know, as usual, the Satan always come into action. As soon as the first 48 hours passed, and hundreds of thousands of Israelis were waking up, and some of them were doing tshuva, right away I got an email. I opened the email. Hi, we are the parents of this boy. We demand you remove the interview with our son from your Facebook page immediately, or we sue you. Our son is mentally sick. He was taken advantage. Remove it or we sue you. When they saw nobody cares about their threats, the next day they came with a different excuse. The rabbi that brought the kid is a manipulator. He told him what to say. He's a crook, even though that rabbi has a very, very good reputation of 25 years doing kiruv. And he was a former Israeli general in the army, from the kibbutz, Baal Tshuva, so from the Shomer HaTzair, Rabbi Rami Levi. Not once he had any incident, bad incident attached to his name, only good. 25 years of massive work, non-stop, serious learner. He gets a secular 15 years old kid, and the kid speak. He didn't tell him what to say. He was asking him questions.
The kid came to him.
The kid came to him. He gave him kippah and tzitzit after 3 days since it happened. And the kid is starting to make his first steps, and they put him in yeshiva now. The kid wasn't religious. They will do everything they can to remove it. Now let me explain to you how it works. Parents that are not religious, when one of their boys become religious, to begin with, they're not thrilled. They're not making a party. Sometimes they have mixed feelings. Listen, my father was also religious. It's not the end of the world. At least my son is not in heroin. It's better he went to religion. No, what can I do? That's mixed feelings. But now he's not going to want to go to college. I'm afraid the next thing he's going to tell me he wants to go to yeshiva in Israel. What's going to happen with his future? I'm going to have to support him. He's going to now live by me until 25, 27, 29. A lot of things runs in a parent's mind, which is all kfirah, no emunah in Hashem. If he had a little emunah in Hashem, he would laugh at himself. Instead of running in the street and screaming, thank you Hashem that my son became tzaddik. That's the best thing could have happened to him. Who do you think would save this father in Olam Haba if he has problems? Only his kids, no one else. But some parents are more extreme. They don't have mixed feelings. They actually very anti, and they begin to terrorize their kids. They give them a hard time. They make decrees. You cannot leave the house. If you live here, you're not going to talk religion. I don't want to see you with a yarmulke. If I see you one more time with this tzitzit, I throw you out of the house. They call and terrorize the rabbi. They sometimes follow them. I know one father from Long Island that was chasing his son with a car and pushing him off the highway, the fool. Why? Like he became maybe Bin Laden or a murderer or something. That he became Shomer Shabbat, his son. There are parents like this. Now imagine when a parent, as it is, has mixed feelings or is anti-religion, when all their wicked neighbors are coming. Whoa, your son became a megastar in the internet. Every Facebook page, everyone show him. He became the new prophet. The religious people are showing him everywhere. The parents get panicked. So they do everything they can to stop it. They don't understand that they are the luckiest on earth. And this is what's happening here. Same thing happened more than 10 years ago when the woman in Israel from Dimona, she had a dibuk. How do you say dibuk in English?
Possession.
Huh?
Possessed.
Possessed? She was possessed by another soul. Who was that soul? Her ex-husband that died. His soul entered her body. Two souls speaks from the same throat. The woman, then she faint. The husband begin to talk from her mouth. After months that nobody knew what to do with her, psychiatrists, psychologists, doctors, different rabbis, nobody knew what to do with her. He was speaking to his son. His son had long hair, ponytail, an arch like this on his hair, earrings. He say, hey, you phlegmat, why don't you put tefillin? Why don't you pray? The boy, which is completely not religious, smoked drugs. He said, 1 month before the rabbis came to take it out, he was giving me every day attacks. Why you don't keep anything? Why you don't keep this? Why you don't keep that? What happened when the rabbis came with the shofar and they took the soul out of her body? It was a big Kiddush Hashem. Everyone saw, wow, there's such a thing, possession. She was possessed by her husband, soul, he got inside. What happened a week after? Right away she came on a television on an interview. And she said, the rabbis fooled me. It was all a scam. I didn't have any book. It's all a lie. So the reporter, which is a very famous atheist in Israel, anti-religious, is well known. He asked her, so why didn't you sue them? So she answered, thank God she was a foolish woman. Thank God, otherwise it would be a disaster, this interview. She answered, this genius, because I'm afraid that my husband will come back into me. Imagine if she wouldn't say that mistake in a live interview. Now the question is, why did she have the urge to go on primetime television to deny the whole thing? Pressure. You know what? She was a cleaning lady in a school in Dimona. After that incident, all the kids in the school, when they saw her, everyone ran away from her. She comes to clean, everyone runs away. The teachers, everyone pretend they don't see her. We don't want anything to do with this woman, you know. She saw that. The neighbors told her, you fool, why did you make it public? You have to deny it. This is it. That's the way it is. But the truth is the truth. By the way, we don't need all these shows to know the Torah is real. All you need is to be a little intelligent and learn Torah, and you see that it's a divine document. But we cannot deny that it threatens our emunah. It makes us feel stronger. When you see a secular kid, if you see a religious kid, you're not so impressed. He's in yeshiva for a few years. Of course, he learned it in yeshiva. But when you see a secular kid that 2 days ago would walk without yarmulke, no tzitzit, jeans, nothing, he went to public school all his life, and all of a sudden he had this death, and 2 days or 3 days maximum later after his death, he comes and gives a speech like 10 rabbis cannot give. The amount of knowledge that he was giving, it's in hundreds of books. To come and claim that it's not real is really, really not realistic. But I said, remember what I said, the timing is not necessarily going to happen as he said. Maybe he misunderstood, maybe he did understand correctly, but Hashem would extend it. Because remember now, every day we have more and more Baalei Tshuva. It's worth it for Hashem to delay it by a year or two. It could be another 100,000 souls that get saved. Because if a Jew is not Shomer Shabbat, he has no chance to get saved. No chance whatsoever. Mechalel Shabbat is 100% like a goy. He rebel against Hashem. There's no chance to get saved. So 100% like Muhammad that stabs on the street. Same thing, it's in Shulchan Aruch. 100% like a goy. And if a woman walks half naked on the street, and she finished the whole duty free on her skin, and the whole street now, everyone is wondering where this smell comes from. And she walks with the heels, suffering all day. Maybe Vinny and Tony would look at her when she walks. A woman like this will get saved when Mashiach comes. If that's what you want to believe, continue to dream. On my way here,